Okay guys, JH, welcome back. Okay, today I want to talk about something that I've just sort of got back to. I mean, I've never really done it ever, and a couple of really super ball strikers, one being Mo Norman and one being Lee Como, do what I'm going to tell you about, and that is they grip the club very, very tightly. I found it in the last couple of weeks, my impact hasn't been that good on irons. It's been a bit clacky, and when it hit it just doesn't feel good, and it wasn't sounding good. And I just got to the stage where my grip had just got looser and looser. And you can go that way, guys, where you get too loose. And there's no need to do that. So what I've done is I've actually gone the complete opposite way. I've now got what I call a vice grip on the club. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 13. I'm actually trying to crush the grip. And my ball striking, the quality of hit off the face has improved unbelievably. And the crazy thing is, guys, you think that you'll tense up everything and you won't be able to cock the club and all types of things. Well, what's interesting is that now, there is no pressure in the club, and I've got that amount of wrist cock and that amount of hinging, articulation, with no pressure in there. That's a 1 out of 1 to 10. Now I'll put it at 13. Exactly the same amount of articulation. So it's a bit of a fallacy when you talk about the really rigid muscles prohibiting motion and articulation in a golf swing, because you've got this to create the articulation against the tension. So guys, I'm hanging on a scale of 1 to 10 of what I feel is 13. Both hands. Lee Como says that he used to try and break his thumb. He pushed his right hand and held on so hard, pushed it onto his thumb, he tried to break his thumb. And Mo Norman told me he tried to crush the shaft, tried to draw blood. And guys, completely counterintuitive and counter instruction-wise from most. I've never heard any instructor say put a death grip on the golf club. I've never heard anyone. But Mo Norman, and I said to Mo, why did you decide to hold the club so tight? Originally he said, because I saw everybody else doing it. I said, everybody else doing it? He said, Sneed, Hogan. I said, but Sneed said he held the club like a bird. He said, have you ever shook hands with him? He said, it's a hazard. He said, do you think I'm a hazard to shake hands with? Mo said to me. He said, Sneed had a vice grip. It's okay for Sneed to say hold it like a bird. And you had to look at Hogan's hands. They weren't on the club soft. He was holding it tight. I don't know if it was 13, but it was certainly tight. So it was interesting that Mo said that. He said, I watched other players and they all held it tight. He said George Knudsen told him he held onto it tight. Now George was that beautiful flowing swing, and George told him he held it tight. So guys, all I know is that I'm holding it tight now and I'm getting really good contact. Okay, we've got these 1 length cobra irons again. This is a 4-iron. So we'll just hit a couple with a really tight grip. Now guys, what I like is it's a much better sound. Much better sound. Much better sound. Really, the wind's turned around now. It's right on my back here and it's blowing left to right. Sort of knocked down left to right wind. But that's just holding its line into that wind beautifully. And so that's holding it really tight, guys. Amazingly tight. And that's 4-iron. 7-iron length going absolutely 4-iron distance into the wind. They are definitely a lower spin golf club. They don't hit the ball very high. Well, they certainly don't hit it high for me. They just hit it nice and flat. Well, that's gone pretty high. Gee, that's a good shot. Swing's very scratchy today, guys. You know, when you've got a head cold, you suffer with balance. I mean, they're all, every one of those beyond the green. That'll probably be in the hole. Whew. See, that wind's strong. That wind's probably 30 mile an hour across this way, and it's just trying to knock that ball out, but it can't get out there. It can't knock it out of position. So this is really, and guys, what I do, I grab the right hand, I take it back with the, well, trail hand. I say right hand because I'm right-handed. But trail hand, I'm just holding on with that right hand, I'm just cocking it up, and just cocking it up with the trail hand and smashing with the trail hand. Forget about the lead hand, not worried about it. Just goes along for the ride. It's all trail hand. So I can't hit the ball better than that. Gee, that's a good shot. And gee, these are good clubs. These are wonderful clubs. I would play with them tomorrow. If I was going to go out and play competitively again, regular basis, I'd use these. Why wouldn't I? It makes the game easy. There's no ego as far as I'm associated. There's no ego associated with me with regard to equipment. I don't want to be playing blades and normal length golf clubs if these are cavity back and supposedly game improvement golf clubs, because I'll tell you what, they would improve my game and they'd improve anybody's game. I mean, it's just a load of rubbish to say you're going to get, you know, better performance out of a blade. And they say you can't work the ball with these cavity, but I can hit any shape you want to see, guys. I mean any shape. High, low, left, right, low, low, high, high, hard hook, soft hook, you know, little rifle fade, anything. That's just path and face. That's not got anything to do with the design of the golf club. I don't know where that came from, so you can't work the ball with a cavity back. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, we'll really blitz this one. Yeah, they're good clubs. I really like them. But I'm just hitting this as hard as I can with that trail hand. Just cocking it up and smashing it. And I feel like I can throw it away as hard as I like. But I can't throw it away. It just feels like I am, but I'm not. Feels great. All right, well, I'll just slow it down, put a nice smooth swing on it, and just take it back with as tight a grip as I can and hit it as hard as I can with that tight grip. Just fantastic. And what's interesting, guys, is you just don't get, the blade doesn't move when you hit the ball. Wherever it's facing, that's where the ball's going. They're really nice shots. Okay, we'll really put a good turn on this and really smash it. It's interesting, these clubs, as I said before, are much more upright than I normally use, but I'm hitting them dead in the centre. Maybe my swing's changed a little bit. Okay, I'll make a good turn and really smash this. There it is, guys. That's the first turn I've made today. Whew, was that good? Yeah, I'm really tight and not a lot of energy today. But that was good. That was a great swing. That was almost as good. All right, now we'll put some good tempo on it. I was holding it so tight the other day that the black rubber grips I had, I was obviously frictionising them with the pressure, and my hands were just black with the rubber off the grip. And I got my buddy doing it as well, and his hands ended up being black. He said, "What's going on?" I said, "You're holding it so tight, you're really frictionising the grip." All right, that's fantastic. So that's just tight grip, guys. Really tight grip. Tighter than you've ever held it. And just take it back with that trail hand and just nail it. So the swing's scratchy today, but every one of those shots has gone dead straight. The quality of strike is not as good as it normally is, although some of them are perfect. But because I'm battling my balance a bit, and I feel a bit under the weather, see if we can put a really good swing on it. There's one. Oh, just turned that over a little bit because I really hit that hard, but you know, like 3 yards. Not much. Gee, that was good contact. See if we can do another one of them. Every shot will be on the green, I mean every one. Every single solitary shot. They wouldn't all be up to the flag, but you know, 75% of them would. And the ones that are not up there are just short. That'd have been the hole. Wow, that's a surprising shot. That just went so far. They would have flown the green by 20. Might have hit a bit of grass on it. Low spin and just... Okay, last shot, but we're going to hit this. Now I'm going to try and crush the grip, as Mo says. Draw blood with this one. There it is, guys. That's fantastic. So the message is, just try it. Both hands as tight as you can. As tight as you can. Because I've got to tell you, I knew there was something wrong with my striking because the sound didn't sound right. Or the sound wasn't right. And I was getting a lot of flap in the shot. This is real, as Arnold Palmer would say, this is jackhammer firm. One more. Doesn't move. Okay guys, so that's just, what do we call it, jackhammer firm grip. Use Arnie's terminology. Hold it the vice grip. Oh, and what was interesting, we were just fooling around at the end of the day. I'm just hitting some shots to the flag here. It's about 35, 40 yards away. Just hitting some little pitch shots. And I was telling the guys, like we all talk about, super finesse in a shot like this. I said, guys, just hold it like you're going to crush the grip, and just bang it with your hands and see what sort of effect you get. And it was this. Oh, come on, hit the flag. Go in. Well, that just takes a couple of hops and just grabs, because you're just hammering it. Absolutely, just hammering it. Oh, I tell you, these are great when you grip them down, guys. I mean, they both nearly, first one actually scraped the flag, and that one nearly hit it as well. But there's so much grab on that. Watch how hard I hit this. And that's just that solid grip, guys. And I think a lot of times with the club player, he gets himself into trouble because he's too flappy with the grip and he's scared of it. And you don't get that good contact. I remember Lanny Watkins. Lanny Watkins used to squeeze the daylights out of the golf club. And he used to just smash it with those little shots. He used to smash it with everything. Lanny held on really tight. Really tight. I'll go for the back flag, which is about 65 into the wind. Come on, baby, go in, go in, go in. Well, it didn't, it just pitched a little bit left. But gee, that was a good shot. See how hard I'm hitting that, guys? Well, what I'm doing is I'm not hitting it hard. What I'm doing is I'm gripping it hard for the hit. It's a hard grip. I'll grip this so hard. Oh. Let me tell you guys, if you're having trouble with your pitching, hold the club 3 times harder than you normally have ever held it. I mean, they're just spectacular. Absolutely spectacular golf shots. This is a nice club, this, and I'm gripping it down a lot, but 37.5 inch gap wedge. But I'm just smashing that up to that flag. Wow, which is the perfect club for this little shot. See, that just takes 2 hops and just spun so hard left as soon as it came down. Just a little slope near the flag, so it's going to kick a little left, but it spun down the hill. If I was going to throw it to the flag, I'd have to throw it to the right of it and spin it down the hill, which I'll do here. That's the shot. Watch this. Well, you can't see it. Now it's just kicked 2 hops to the left and it's about 6 inches away. And fantastic, guys. So if nothing else, just do it with your pitch shots. See if we can hold one. Oh, dead on line, but just too well hit. There's a little ridge before the flag, and if it hits that with a lot of spin, it just spins left down the hill. I just had to carry that another foot. See if I can do it. It's in a bit of a hole here, so just... Oh, and guys, say you've got a really hard lie like this here. This is underground. The good thing about the tight grip is that you can just really gouge it out. You watch this. This is just... I'll just gouge this out. Perfect shot, that. And that's how you get the feeling and the benefit of it. I mean, that's just, look, that's underground. Look, that's underground, and I'll just jam this out with the tight grip. Oh, boy, when you do that, you get some spin. Holy dooly! But that's good if you're someone that has trouble getting it out of, you know, when it's underground like that. Look, that is underground. Just hold on really tight and jam it. Just hit it. Gee, that's good. I can't believe how straight this wedge goes. It's amazing. I'd buy the set just for this wedge. Or I'll hit a full wedge shot and I'll hit it hard like that. Or a gap wedge shot. I mean, gap wedge for me is about 90 carry. There's a flag out there at 90, but into the wind I won't get to it, I don't think. We'll give it a go. That's right at it. Right at it. That's gone about 85. Hit that hard. I mean, I can hit that far. I mean, I don't try and hit my wedges hard and long. I mean, sand iron for me is about, carry about 75, 80. Gap wedge would be about 85, 90. And pitching wedge, you know, 125. I'm not going to hit a 135, but I don't try to. Okay, we'll really hit this, try and hit it over that flag. Now that's right at it. Now well, yeah, there's 90 exactly, straight into the wind with that gap wedge. That's right on the flag, that was 90 with the range ball. And if I increase the grip pressure, guys, I can actually get more speed. You watch this, I'll increase the grip pressure up to a 14 and I'll bet I'll fly that 90 sign. Now that's flying the sign, that's gone 100. That's gone 100 because I went to a 14 on the grip. Anyway guys, just something different, just try it. I was doing it with the drivers before, when I hit the driver. I just hit one driver with a 14 grip. And now that I'm warmed up, it'll be good. This is the Callaway Epic. And you listen to the sound of this, guys, when I hit this with a 14 grip. This will be hammer time. This will be hammer time. I'm nice and warm now, I can just go after this. 14 on a scale of 1 to 10 grip. That's just crushing the grip. That's the longest drive I've ever hit on the JH practice tee into the wind. On this type of condition, from here, with these balls. I just hit that so hard, and Arnold Palmer, he said, I don't want any flippy wristed, wavy type things. I want to be jackhammer firm. Well, I'll tell you what, that is jackhammer firm. On a scale of 1 to 10, he might have been a 15, because no one held onto it harder than Arnie. And no one hit it with more compression than Arnie. You think Tiger hangs onto it softly? Come on. Okay, this is going to be as hard as I can grip it. This will be a 16 on a scale of 1 to 10. What's interesting, guys, the harder I hang on, the straighter I hit it. I even had a bit of grunt on that. There was, I exhaled as a grunt because I hit it so hard, and I hit it with the grip. I hit it with the strength of the grip, not thinking about anything else. I just want to increase that strength of that grip as I go back and then just smash it as hard as I can. So I'm thinking it takes everything out of the swing. Hang on. You're never going to hit it there, and you're never going to hit it there. You might hit a little slinger, but that's all. That one was a little slinger because I tried to hold that down. Only moved about 5 yards. Okay, guys, there it is. Scale of 1 to 10, work with a 12. Both hands, try and crush the grip. Just try it. But you'll really get a benefit with the pitch shots. Even the little chip shots, you really do jam it. Okay, guys, have a look at that. Just something different. There's always something different on the JH practice tee.